kind of the wrap up for today, and it's almost everybody. I think we lost Jim Wilkinson. Right? I think that's it. Otherwise, we've got everybody. I guess two things. Stuart asked that maybe he make some clarifications if he'd like to do that, but before you do that, I have one question for each of you that should take hopefully just a couple of minutes to get this thing going. And we'll do this by passing this around. So let's start with the way we started today, which is me and you. Okay, so my question to all of you, because one of the things we have to get done with this effort is synthesizing this down into the residential market with a clear message. If you could summarize your entire talk into a tagline, 3 to 5 words, no more, 3 to 5 word tagline, what would it be? And then as you're doing that, and in case, if after you give your tagline, if there's something you want to clarify about your presentation, feel free to do that. But I'd like a tagline, and I'm sure someone's going to write this down somewhere, a tagline for your presentation. How many syllables? You get as many syllables as you want, but it's got to be 3 to 5 words. We have it okay. You can pantomime it. I love that.
I think, based on what we presented on homeowner participation, probably the key thing that we would put forth is apply products on target, any particle that fall off target, sweep it back on the lawn.
Okay, so on target, sweep it off.
Yeah, do that. I think the other thing is that clearly the benefits probably exist. There's a lot more about the environment side of the also. The environmental benefits of properly cared for lawn and landscaping far outweigh the risk. There's been a lot of information here today about the environmental benefits and the education and communication.
I think this is, thread through a lot. Keep the risks in perspective. Keeping the risks of this entire effort in perspective. Go ahead, Mark.
Kind of summarize what I said.
3 to 5 words, tagline.
Yeah, Kirk is a really good system. Does a very good job mitigating movement pesticides, but timing is everything.
Timing is everything. Right.
Proper fertilization protects the environment.
Yeah, I got one.
Can I use someone else's words?
You can.
Don't pee on the lawn. That's what the Lake Champlain people are saying right now.
So you'd advocate no phosphorus.
No, I'm saying that's their words.
That's their words.
Good turf is all right.
Good turf is all right. Okay, let's bring it over here to David, and then we'll work our way back. What else? Yeah. Go ahead, Carl. You first.
Sheet 4, acceptable turf quality rather than
Yeah, we got acceptable is best. Better. Kevin?
Let's say to display some of my worst case scenario, leaching stuff for ensure turf residue is trying to properly fertilize, try to protect water. Maybe key out my recommendation is that recognizing the ensure turf versus newly established. Different needs.
Yeah, something about, lawn age matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Stuart.
There is much conservatism built either intentionally or unintentionally into the assessment approaches by the regulators and government officials. There is much conservatism built either intentionally or unintentionally into the approaches used by regulators and other government.
So are you saying, what he just said, what I heard him say was, models assume the worst case?
No, I didn't say that.
You didn't say that?
I said we
I never use the phrase worst.
Okay, so vulnerable cases is not the same as worst case? Okay,
EPA does not say those words. EPA never says worst case.
okay, hold on, Stuart, so I didn't characterize, that's not what you said, just said it, but something about,
Objection, Your Honor.
yeah.
Put your words in the sentence now. Now, when I gave my presentation, I talked about the 1 in 10 year scenario, 1 day in 10 year scenario being the worst case, but I didn't say that here.
What did you just say?
I just said there's much conservatism built into the way.
Yeah, and I guess I'm saying, I don't know what that means. Does everybody else know what that means?
Assessments that the government, the federal people are establishing have a lot of conservative ethics.
You're saying there's plenty of margin of safety.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, Dave.
I wanted to do timing, methods, and the ways to improve how we do applications of fertilizing pesticides, because we only following what methods you use to apply, and how much you apply. So timing, methods, and
Okay, now, is there anything anybody said? Because one of the things we have to get is some sort of consensus. We'd like to get some sort of consensus.
You need to hear yours first.
Mine? Yeah, that's a good one. No, my thing is, I think we need some sense of dense vegetation. I don't know if it needs to be grass, all grass anymore. I mean, that's what, hopefully we're gonna get some sense of, but, dense vegetation matters to me. And I think it needs to be dense, almost everybody said. Now, I don't know what density it needs to be, but it needs to be dense, because that'll filter better and it'll stop the runoff. So I guess the next question is, do we agree with each of our does everybody agree with everybody else's taglines? Okay, you're smirking, so you can. No? You agree? Everybody's okay with that? No problems with consensus on taglines?
I would add healthy, yes, vegetation.
Okay? Yeah. Okay, Carl, you all right? You sure? Yeah.
You got one coming from a part of the country, Texas, where we don't get a lot of rainfall
go.
most years. Saying dense vegetation is what we're trying to get people to go away from, because they're putting so much water down, we're causing all kinds of water problems. To keep that vegetation healthy and getting more runoff off their yard, we're trying to get people to go away from using water and planting the plants that don't need water. So by saying dense vegetation, that may be promoting more water use in the landscape.
But where it might go is a longer-term solution. What we're talking about here, in my mind, are more short-term issues. Long-term, we have to change the vegetation in our landscape. But like Kurt said, we're not going to, or Bruce said, we're not going to spend $50,000, probably more $70,000 or $3,000 to switch plants now. But if we start to get over time, as we get more, as our genetic material improves, we can start to do what you're saying in a long-term fashion.
In just a few words, we could say dense vegetation is appropriate for location.
Regional plan. Right? Or regional plan.
Yeah, for region.
So I think you're going to find throughout this drought area, which is now the southeastern U.S., your grass is dead. So you may be able to grow grass.
Yeah, so the suggestion here is right plant, right place. That's the first thing, we always think about. But I think it's tricky trying to extrapolate the discussion we've been having today.
Well, now, I'm not just saying, I'm East Texas. We get a fair amount of water there.
East.
So not